Hi, Dan here, hope you're doing really well. I've just got a really cool thing to show you today, and it's just using hammer-ons, pull-offs, slides, these are all articulations, to create really flowing lines. Now the little thing I created at the beginning was just improvised and making it up, and I'm going to show you roughly what I was doing. Again, improvising that. So here's what I'm doing. I've got A minor pentatonic starting on the 5th fret of the E string. Get really, really used to that pattern. Fret 5, 8 on the E and then 5, 7 on the remaining strings. I was also using frets 3 and 5 on the E and the A strings a lot. Let's just stay there. So I'm doing a hammer-on from 3 to 5 on the E string. Okay. And then plucking the 3rd fret of the A string. So after that, doing that a few times. And then I've got pull-offs from fret 5 to 3. I'll come back to that. With a hammer-on, just make sure that you're hovering over the note to be hammered. So I'm fretting the 3rd fret and I'm hovering over the 5th fret. And the hammer has got to sound at least as loud as the pluck. It takes a bit of practice, especially if you do it with the little finger, but it's worth learning to do it with the little finger. Okay, that's the first thing. And when you do a pull-off, it's a similar thing, but this time I'm fretting the 3rd fret already, placing my finger onto the 5th fret with that first finger pressed down on the 3rd fret, plucking. This time the pluck has got to be, the flick. It's like a flicking motion with this finger. It's got to be as loud as the pluck. So here's the pluck. And I'm really flicking that string down towards the floor. Because if your hammer is as loud as the pluck, and if your flick is as loud as the pluck, then everything sounds fluid and not at different volume levels. Okay, that's the first thing. So doing a hammer-on 3 to 5, plucking the 3rd fret of the A, doing that twice, and then you've got 2 pull-offs from 5 to 3 on the A string, plucking the 5th fret of the E string. Like I say, I'm making this up, and you can too if you see the patterns. Let's do that. Right, we'll do that. Okay, we're going hammer-on 3 to 5 on the E and on 3 to 5 on the A. So 2 hammer-ons. You can use your index, middle, alternating, or use your first, doesn't really matter. Immediately after the 2nd pull-off, I'm plucking again with a slide from fret 5 to 7. See that? So hammer-on, slide. Hammer-on, pluck, slide. Very crucial to say that when I'm going, there's absolutely no thinking going on. It's just a bit of practice with the kind of things that I'm taking time to explain to you, and then just going for it. So, got our slide there. Then when you're in position here, let's do another hammer-on from 5 to 7 on the D string. And then roll your finger, same finger, the 3rd finger, to the 7th fret of the G. And then back to the 7th of the D. And then 5th fret of the G string. I'm just sticking to really, really simple A minor pentatonic shapes. Really concentrating on muting so that no strings are ringing out as I'm playing. Keeping some notes really short, like that one. Ghost notes. Frets 5 and 7 of the G string. You continue the A minus pentatonic scale up that. You can go to the 9th fret, and then the 12th fret, and then the 14th fret is that A again. So I'm just sliding. Using my 3rd finger, slide, pluck. And at the end there, pull off. 7 to 5 on the G, and then 7 to 5 on the D. Followed by a hammer-on from 5 to 7. It sounds weird saying this because I don't think like this at all. I just play. But let me do that really slowly. So 7 to 5 on the G, 7 to 5 on the D, pluck a 5 on the G string, and then hammer on 5 to 7. I hope this is giving you some ideas as we're going. I mean, it's good for fills. You can be playing something simple. So it's good for fills, it's good for bass solos, it's good for coming up with lines. Don't have to be as long as the examples I'm giving. You know, you could go. Or let me just break out from that. I'm going to go C major pentatonic, see what happens here. I'm just going C major pentatonic now. I'm not going to go into that too much, but needless to say, you should know that scale as well. And you can do the same principles, actually the same shape as A minor. Anyway, I just thought that was something I'm practicing, and I'm doing a few more videos a bit like this of just stuff I practice and sharing it with you to see if there's anything that you might get from this. This is just a personal thing, but when I practice, I like to make what I play sound good, sound musical. I wrote a whole book on that. And also to make it something that you might actually play in a musical situation, which is why I don't do... I have done those types of exercises before, but I tend to like the more things that sound better. In my experience anyway, if it sounds good, I'm more likely to actually practice and actually play. I want it to sound good, you know, so that's just my philosophy anyway. You might get something from that. If you've got any questions at all about any of these techniques, or you want me to do more things like this, like I can do a video like this every single day for the rest of my life and not get bored, and it would be slightly different. So if you want me to do a few more little breakdowns of the exact notes that I'm doing in fills or a famous song, whatever, just let me know, put it in the comment below, get in touch, and I will do a video on that. So that'd be cool. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.